Here's an annoying classic, another annoying one, but potentially useful, actually. So I see this question quite a lot, and there's no way you guys have never heard this question before. Should guys approach women in the gym? Or it's not a matter of should, but they want to know how to do it, actually. There are so many guys asking questions about trying to game at the gym, and it seems like a very sketchy topic that people disagree over. So, what are your views on that? And if you think it is okay, what would you recommend?
Yeah, personally, I never like the idea of approaching a woman in the gym because it's like you're there to work out. It's not really a social area unless you have I go to this really nice gym. It's almost like a members club, so it actually would be appropriate to socialize there because there's like social areas. But I think in the average gym for the average person, the gym's not really a social venue. And I think the reason a lot of guys ask about approaching women in the gym, it's because that's like the only time they get out of the house. They go to the gym. There's girls there, right? But here's the thing: like, go to the club, go to the bar, go to an area where you're going to meet hot girls. And typically, I think women in the gym don't really want to get approached. They are focusing on the workout. They're sweaty. They're not feeling their best self, right? And so there's a lot. Yeah, they have their earphones in or whatever. Like they don't necessarily want to get approached, but there is a way to do it. I mean, if you want to do it, it's kind of like a giant social circle because you're going to go back there and you're going to see the same people over and over and over again. And like, imagine this, right? Imagine you like run around mass approaching chicks in the gym your first day at the new gym. And then you go there the next day, you see the same girls and they all reject you. You're like, oh shit, the same fucking girls. You're going to have to cancel your gym membership and switch gyms, right? You don't want to do that. So you don't want to be the guy running like keyway routines in the gym. But what you could do is, I mean, you can be friendly, you can be social, you can be like not gamey, but just be like a chill guy, and like let it happen kind of organically. Like maybe like put a little bit of intention there, and try a little bit just to be like social. There's very subtle ways to do it, like in between your workouts and stuff like that. Kind of like more body language versus like actually communicating, right? Kind of just being like so I have a buddy, right? His name's Paul. Dude is special forces, U.S. military, super fucking jacked, like absolute tank, right? And I like the way he described it because since he's such a big dude, since he's such like he kind of like is at the top of the dominance hierarchy in the gym because he's such a fucking big dude. It's kind of very simple for him to just go in there, crush workout, and then just be like, yeah. And you see a girl like staring at you, and you're like, give her a head nod, right? And so you kind of do that, but I just don't think the gym is the most effective place to run game unless it's like a members club or like a more like social venue. Because again, like I do go to a gym where it would be appropriate for me to talk to girls, right? Because it's like there's like a bowling alley, a restaurant, a bar, it's like all this other cool stuff, and I'll see girls I know at the gym and I'll talk to them. It's really cool. It's a nice gym, but it's very expensive too. It's very like high end, like top 1% type people. But for the average guy, it doesn't really make sense to run game in the gym. Like you're better off just like go to a nightclub and actually learn social skills at a high level, and then go to a bar, go to nighttime social venues, go where the hot women are, the hot, young, feminine, single women, go where they hang out.
I was going to say, like, when you go to the gym, people are wearing headphones and earphones. And when you go to a nightclub, nobody's wearing headphones or earphones because
But no
who
one
the
can
fuck's
hear
going to
you.
play?
But
Exactly.
no one can hear you either because there's so much noise, which is why I tell my this is self-admitted my system because it does rely on the power of suggestion and language intonations and embedded commands. You can't do it in a noisy environment. You just can't do it. So that's one of the limitations. But the other thing about charging in the gym, gaming in the gym, is you're very likely, if you're lucky, you'll get kicked out. If you're unlucky, you get your ass beat and then kicked out because that's the last you want. Here comes my cat NECA. This is one pussy that cannot be tamed and bosses me around. NECA, daddy's on the air. She doesn't care. She's been known to hang up calls and multi-$1,000 clients. That's just what she does.
Classic.
Did you hear the meow?
No. Oh yeah, Sam. Anything?
Yeah, I think Justin hit the mark, right there. Justin hit the mark. That's a really good thing. I like that. A bit witty there. Um, yeah, if if you're in the US and you're at Equinox and you got the sauna, say I'm a big proponent in my gyms have got to have a sauna or a chill out place because I'll go work there, I'll go to the sauna, and that's one of the best places that I do. I talk to a lot of people in the sauna because I do it because it makes the time go faster. It's really, really easy. You can start up conversations. Again, if you get to know the managers of the gyms, the people that are scanning you in, people that make your protein shakes. I approach most days in the gym, but when I'm getting a protein, I'll be talking to the girl. I'll be like, "Oh, have you tried that one? Have you tried the chocolate shake?" Then add that. I'll be like, "Oh, I seen you around." I'll get to know her name a little bit, but it's not like, "Oh, she's doing a fucking deadlift. Let me go up there and full on, hey girl, what's going on?" Like none of that. It's more situationally opened. Some people have gone, "I'll use the water fountain." I stick away from that now because I think girls are a bit more perceptive of that. And one of the things too is like at least once a week, I don't wear my headphones at all. I find Goggins got me onto that. It's like really embracing the workout. And what I found is that it's more easy to lock eyes and just as Justin said, give a head nod. And you'll find that over a little bit of time, you can build that social capital up there. You'll say hello. So I'll go like there, or I'll do a fist bump. I'm like, oh, what you're working on today. I'll say like, fuck, legs is fucking hard today, something like that. Those little two one lines, but it's not full approaches. It's not direct at all. It's all situational, observational, very low investment. And most of the times, because my type of girl is a gym girl, so I'll be like, damn, like this is where I like it the most. So I will do those kind of things. But if you were looking like if a guy's like, all right, what's your success rate in the gym? I'm like, nah, bro. Like, just be a cool motherfucker, dude. Just go lift, go get some weights,
I've
interact
had
with some people.
to bang their personal trainers.
Yeah, man. Well, it happens. These girls be getting this 25-year-old, 24-year-old personal trainer that's jacked. Shit flies. He's bossing her around. It's one thing to another.
I think at that point it's kind of like there's a lot of competition in terms of muscle, but aside from that aspect, funny you were mentioning sauna actually, because I went to there's probably only a few gyms I have ever been to in my life, but I think the first one I ever went to or really went to, there was a sauna there, a swimming pool, hot tub, all that fancy shit that I wasn't so used to, and it was a pretty expensive one. I would eventually get bored of actually doing the work and just hang out in the sauna area, and that's where the conversations would happen. And there was a really nice guy just having a conversation with pretty much everyone who would ever go in there. And I was like, oh, he seems pretty cool. And he was talking to a foreign woman who was pretty attractive. I was like, oh, I think he's gonna pick her up. And I'm just sitting there opposite. And then she leaves, and then he talks to me, and we have this deep conversation. And then he'd said to me towards the end, I want to suck your dick. And I was like, what the fuck did I just want to? And then I stopped going to the gym because I was like, holy shit, I'm attracting the wrong gender here. That was pretty crazy. He invited me to the disabled bathroom. I was just like, yeah, I'm not fucking coming here anymore. But back to the point, I absolutely agree, because it's like oh yeah, what you were saying, like what's the success rate at the gym, man? Like as my advice in terms of wherever you may be is just be social. So when it comes to something like the gym, or especially a workplace, it's not the kind of place you want to burn to the ground and go crazy doing routines or whatever it may be, or these pickup lines, stuff like that. When you are I have a separate video specifically tailored for coworkers, by the way. If you're looking for that, go check that video out. But where it comes to the gym, you just need to relax and not shit everywhere and just be normal. basically, and stop being so obsessed with, oh my God, but she's got a great ass. She worked. Yes, it's a great place to meet women who are doing squats and all the beautiful stuff that goes on. However, it's not something you want to ruin. And the way you should go about this is to just genuinely socialize and just be social instead of just going fucking crazy about this. So that's all I'm gonna say. But then again, I stopped going to the gym ever since that gay guy invited me to a disabled bathroom. So that's my take.
Check out these guns, 65.
Yeah, 65 years old.
Been working with my trainer, Katie, 5 years now. She's coming over today, and we're going to hang and bang and get these pythons even bigger. And I want to say to all you youngsters out there watching, you just wait till you're 65 and all the Rosso maniacs are still out there running circles around you.